Well, hi everybody. I forgot it was Monday. It's probably because it was like the last weekend for me. See, it snowed, but then it stopped. Then it snowed, then it stopped. Then it snowed, and it stopped. So I just gave up on it. And then there was a blizzard. Well, I need drugs. It's like, when don't I need drugs? And I have to run by a friend's house and loan them your typical cup of sugar. I don't know. And then I have friends coming. My friend Michelle is coming and bringing her downstairs neighbor whose computer is messed up. I love it. What's messed up about it? Don't know. Oh well. Well, I'm off to Rite-Aid. See you in a little bit. I finally got home. I have a friend. She's so funny. Whenever she finds something she really likes, I guess she got these from Costco. They're marinara, but they're smoky and sweet barbecued almonds. It's a giant bag of them. It's like 32 ounces, 2 pounds. But whenever she finds something she likes, she just buys everybody it. So I thought I'd show you my big expense at Rite-Aid. Everybody talks about this creme I could say this word, creme brulee. What are they? Wet and Wild or whatever? I don't know what they are. So I got that one, and I got the sugar, and I got the nutty. That's it for my big makeup expense. That's it. No more makeup this month. God. I swear. So anyway, we had a blizzard yesterday. It's mostly starting to melt. Let's see. Eating fine. Much happier. Much happier. Now I'm gonna have some coffee because I need to, like I said, a friend of mine's bringing a friend of hers, and I'm gonna fix her computer. I think is what yeah. But one of the things I was going to talk about, which I need to go get Bathtub Bob. Maybe I should do this another time. I'm thinking on this one, okay? It all has to do with Bathtub Bob. I know you all want to see Bathtub Bob now. Let me think. Because might actually need a tripod. It basically, with all the bad weather, I'm a little bit of a survivalist, but I don't call it that. I call it being prepared. Is that, I don't remember what it was. It was one of the hurricanes. Oh, I think it's when it did New York in, and New York was out of electricity. It's really, I should prepare for some of these, but I don't. It's just you get me the way I am. I went to FEMA, and I checked out what you should actually have in case of an emergency. Like you should have food for 3 to 7 days. They prefer 7. And it should be food that doesn't need refrigeration. You should have batteries, flashlights, obviously. One of the big ones is enough medicine. And so I carry, because I have this little container that allows me to keep 5 days worth of drugs with me. I keep it in my purse. And like in my case, I have alternative heating. I have a kerosene heater and a bunch of kerosene. Because I really don't want to leave my home. And this will heat my home. It's a big old thing. It stands about, I don't know, 3 feet tall. And you can even cook on the top of it. It's pretty cool. The Gramps got it for me, my late ex-father-in-law. Well, I will get Bathtub Bob, because Bathtub Bob I think everybody should have. Because the number one thing that people don't think about is having enough water. When you need a gallon of water per day. And I don't remember what they said. It was something like 1.5 gallons. I mean, how are you going to flush your toilet and stuff like that? Let me get Bathtub Bob. I'm bad. I guess I just call him Bathtub Bob. He's called Water Bob. And it's a emergency drinking water storage. And it keeps water fresh up to 4 weeks. Includes pump and dispenser. You put him in your bathtub and you just fill him up. But he's a one-time only gig, because this is a giant bladder that fits inside your bathtub. And let's see, how much water does he hold? He holds a bunch, because trust me, I've used him. 100 gallons of clean drinking water. This is, my thing is, and I have some dehydrated food. Not a lot. I'm not like one of those doomsday preppers. In case you haven't watched some videos on that, watch it. They're pretty interesting. But, it made me think, how much food do I actually have? Because they say first eat the refrigerator. Eat the refrigerator. The food out of the refrigerator. Eat your refrigerator. And I know from living in the country, you should throw over blankets over it to insulate it. Then you eat the frozen food. And my alternative source, if I wasn't going to use the kerosene heater, is that I always keep an extra bottle of propane. Excellent source of heating, cooking. But I just thought I'd throw that out there with all the storms. Think about what you have. This is like, to me, when I was reading FEMA preparedness, you just go to FEMA, FEMA.gov. I was thinking, how much food do I actually have? Well, right now I think I could live forever on the kids' ramen noodles and peanut butter. But that's the one thing they tell you, is do not buy food that you will not consume. That's why I don't want to ever have to eat the dehydrated food. I've gone camping with dehydrated food and don't like it. But I have other water sources. I keep 10 gallons of water underneath the sink. But I also, because I do go camping, I have straws that will clean the water. I have chlorine tablets that will clean the water. And then your old-fashioned boiling. Boiling's the best way, in my opinion. But if you're short on heating fuel or something, you don't want to be boiling your water. That's why I think Bathtub Bob is the best. You just put them in the bathtub, start filling them full of water. We used them during the flood because we were told not to drink the water before and after the flood. And if you were to boil it. But I didn't worry about that because I had 100 gallons of water. But I had to take my knife and kill Bathtub Bob after it was done. Well, that's it for like now. I don't know what's for dinner. I made chicken last night. I haven't even thought about it. I'm happy my friend's coming over. I only get to see her, it seems like, a dozen times a year, and I love the woman. Well, that's it for now. I need some coffee. I need coffee. Oh, and Water Bob can be bought for around 20 bucks from Amazon.com. That's where I buy all my stuff. Coffee. That's right, coffee. I just wanted to say where I got Water Bob. I like Bathtub Bob better. I think it's cuter. Yeah, it sounds like a person. Hey, hanging out in my bedroom is Bathtub Bob. Jesus. Cool, I'm making coffee. So anyway, so that's just my thing on in case of an emergency. I mean, I have found that, you know, just a medium pot, you just throw it in the toilet and it automatically flushes. You don't have to put water in your tank or nothing. You can always make an emergency toilet. Simple 5-gallon bucket. Take your toilet seat off, put it on top, and put good old couple of, I would probably double my trash cans, my trash bags, throw it in there. You have an emergency toilet with a 5-gallon bucket. You know, I just think with the cold weather, you should be sensible. I'm not like a big survivalist or anything, but I think you should at least think about, you know, like you say, okay, well, I have a fireplace. Well, how much wood do you have? These, okay, I think too much. You know, I think it was just seeing all the people so unprepared in New York. And, I mean, the hurricanes, oh, God, Katrina and those, you know, but, I mean, they had to evacuate. And, of course, buy candles. Yeah, y'all can, like, light your scented candles. That's why I probably don't buy scented candles, is I have a ton of candles. I always buy them at garage sales, because you can pick them up for, like, you know, you buy like a whole gob of candles. Like, I bought a whole giant bag of those tea candles for like $1 at a garage sale. So that's it on survival. It's my survival 101. Go to FEMA, read what you should have, consider it, and then that way we don't have to worry about alternative weathers. I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. It's done. I decided I should eat something. I'm just having one of those salads that I like. Michelle says she's about an hour away, so I'm gonna go eat before I have to face fixing some unknown problem on some unknown person's computer. Oh well. All I can do is look at it, see if I can fix it. Well, I made the mistake of turning on my computer. I gotta work. So I'm gonna finish eating and do some work, because there's always a problem. And wait for Michelle to get here, because it's like after 4:30, so she should be here any minute now. So thanks for watching, everybody, and take care. Bye-bye.